Hey, what's up everyone? This is my OP07 Bonney list. Sorry I've been a little bit lackluster with the uploads recently. It's mostly because this is just a terrible time to make content with the sim. So I basically am playing on the previous sim update because here I'll show you. Because the eastern side had OP07, right? But with Western right now, even when you update it, it's still only EB01 ST13, so I can't make any OP07 videos unless I also play against OP08 cards in the new sim, forcing me to play this old sim where there's nobody playing at all, and I only had to play against Nami and jank decks all day. So sorry I didn't play against the meta, but you know, here we are, and I made a video, so here we're gonna go over with. Okay, Bonney effect. When your opponent attacks once per turn for 1 Dawn, you may rest up to one of your opponent's leaders or characters. Absolutely insanely strong. You stun a leader or character every single turn, if applicable. Cavendish. On play, slash when attacking, if your leader is a supernova type and you have no other Cavendish on the field, activate 2 Dawn. Or set 2 Dawn active, I guess. So, never play 2 of these on the field at the same time, even if you're like, oh, well, I just want the body. Because I did that one day, and then I was like, wait. They're just both dead on the field, essentially. So that was unfortunate. We've got 4 Apus, he's just a 2k counter, that's really it. He was also used to rest a, 2 or less, but there's basically no 2 or less these days, unless you're playing against like Zoro in your locals or something. We've got 3 kids, don't need 4 because he's searchable. Everybody knows what he does at this point, but you can rest him and play a 3 cost from your hand, and then your opponent is forced to attack into them, which is made even more annoying and strong by the fact that Bonney can just rest any of their big bodies, so they're basically forced to attack in a certain sequence, which is inefficient, which is good for us. We've got 3 Dofis, only 3 because he's searchable, and if you have time to drop 4 back-to-back on somebody in a game, then they have done something massively wrong, I feel like. On play, you basically freeze 3 of your opponent's characters and or leader, and they do not become active next turn. We've got 4 Baby 5, she is also just a 2k counter. I never really use the effect by any means. We've got 1 Rosinante because he can flood out our 5 cost, which is very, very strong, and he also protects our 5 cost while they're active, so they cannot get KO'd on the turn that they're played, at least by black, which is very, very, very nice. We've got 3 blocker Rosinantes to protect Kid against black decks. Does not help against red purple law and stuff like that, but does help against black a little bit. Although, if they're playing like Nightmare Luffy and stuff now, then it's just kind of tough. We've got 4 Baby 5 searchers. She is just a Doflamingo pirate searcher. That's about it. We've got 4 Hoodie Jones. He has Rush on play, rest up to a total of 2 of your opponent's characters and or Dawn, then put your top card of your life into I'm having a stroke, put the top cards of your life into your hand. So you basically draw 1, rest 2, a character and or Dawn, very, very useful, especially against stuff like Nami, and this is basically like your big out against Nami, I would say. We've got 4 Uruge Roge, I don't know how to say his name, blocker, end of your turn, set a Dawn card as active, very, very, very good with Bonney's effect. Super, super nice to feel this on curve or like early game. We've got 3 Bonnies. You can freeze one of your opponent's rested characters or Dawn. Now the Dawn is very important. Let's say you're playing against black and they have 6 Dawn, you can freeze them, and then next turn they'll go to 8, but they'll only be at 7, meaning they can't play Gecko, which is very, very good for you. So very niche card. Is still good to stun characters from time to time, but not as good as I thought it would be on release. I'm considering even cutting this back to 2 and maybe putting X-Drake in or something like that, but yeah. We've got 4 Hawkins, one of the best cards in the entire game for green. If your leader has a supernova in its type, this character gains blocker, and once per turn if this character were to be removed from play by one of your opponent's effects, you may instead rest one of your opponent's characters. Now, you must rest an opponent's character to avoid the KO effect. This is not optional. So, if you screw yourself by resting their only character with Bonney's effect, and then they KO your Hawkins, he's just gonna die. So you have to be a little bit careful with that. You have to make sure they have a character that you can rest. That's basically the only other thing though. We've got 2 Bartolomeos. The only reason you play this card is because you can play him alongside of 8-drop Kid against red purple law. That is literally it. He's a blocker and a 1k counter as well, decent. You're really never getting the draw one, trash one filter effect off. That's really never happening. That's not his purpose. You can get it off with Hody or Apu, I guess, but that's really not the purpose. The purpose is just to play a blocker that red-purple Law cannot remove without investing something. We've got 4 Bonnies. She's a Supernova Searcher. That's about it. It's recurable, so it's really annoying on the field. We've got 1 Basil Hawkins. This could be literally any Supernova you want. He works perfect for me because he's a green 5 cost, which works with Rosinante, which I might bump up to 2. X-Drake is just as good, much better against red-purple Law if you have a lot of those in your locals, but this absolutely destroys yellow. If yellow cannot out this Hawkins, you just like swing 14 at 2 Yamatos a turn, and then you stun their leader when they try to crack back at you. It's really great. That's the reason I use it, at least. Then we've got 2 0-cost events, which is searchable by Dofi Pirates. I feel like I'm having a stroke this morning. Oh my god, am I going too fast to process what I'm saying? I don't know. Anyways, this is the deck. It's basically a stun deck, slow play deck, and then play tons of big bodies late game, and your opponent just cannot swing a ton of times at you. Like, you're basically going to be at 4 or 5 life majority of the game. I try to not take my life as often as possible, and also stick out these searchers to act as blockers for me in the early game. So yeah, that's the deck. I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's not super riveting, it's not against the best deck in the world, but I think I played it decently. It was fun. I obviously made mistakes because it's still new, but this is the first draft of a Bonney list for OP07, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, that's about it. Alright, finally, a deck that's not Nami. I'm gonna go first. This is pretty good, but I don't see any top end at all. Mulliganing could be a massive mistake, so I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it. I don't think he has anything to KO my searchers immediately. What's more important? I think Dofi is pretty important in this matchup, so we're gonna go ahead and use Baby 5. Plays a blocker and passes. We're gonna go ahead and Baby 5 effect to get all my Supernovas, which is pretty par for the course, and then we're gonna swing 6 at life. Trigger something. Looks like a trigger we don't want to activate by the hesitation. Come on. There we go. Alright, so hopefully they, for whatever reason, swing 2 into the blocker with the blocker, or 2 into the searcher with the blocker first, and then I can stun his leader and also counter out. But that's probably not going to happen. Double finger, ramp. And now we've got leader swing into the search, rest the blocker. Draw Cavendish on 5. Yes, I love life. Life is good. 5 into the blocker. Cavendish. Bonney. But I will not search yet, so that I have the Dawn. Miss All Sunday, ramps again. He's going to be at 1,000,000 Dawn. He's at 10 already next turn. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. But doesn't really matter unless he has something that he can capitalize off of it. We're going to go ahead and stun Miss All Sunday. Take the life. Okay, I don't see any top end. This is where I'm going to need to search into it. Hopefully I see a kid, which is what we're going to have to get for the time being. I'm going to play Urge, and then I'm going to go 7 at her. This is probably just a let it die situation, and then I'll go. Yeah, I'll go 7 at life. Oh wait, I could have gone 8. I forgot I have the whatever. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, it's up to 1? Why? Why is there ever a situation where you would not want to set a Dawn active? Not yet, at least. There will probably be some jank card that includes that. Alright, so we've got 8 into Cavendish. We're going to stun this double finger, and then we're gonna... we're definitely gonna counter out of it. 2k, 1k. Then we've got Rushy Nell, and another 7 into Cavendish. That'd be phenomenal. Big Mom, maybe? This guy seems like a Big Mom player. I don't know. Nope. Onami, Onami. Honestly, I don't know what kind of list this is, but he's cooking. Double Onami into Miss All Sunday. Okay, interesting. I don't think he plays 10-drop Ace, so I don't really think I need to worry about that. I could drop Kid here and feel decent about it. Not great, but decent. Yep, I'd rather drop Hawkins. That's perfect. Okay. Drop Hawkins, swing 6 at this. Reset 2. Onami eats it. Cool. We're just gonna not deal with that. And then we're gonna go 7 at her. I don't think you save it. Oh my goodness. Alright. You thought I wouldn't swing with the blocker, dude. I'll swing with the blocker. 2 more cards out of your hand. I demand them. At once. Yep. Sunk cost fallacy. Not gonna work this time. And I still get the... God, Uruge is such a good card. Is that even how you pronounce it? I have no idea. Urogi? Urogi? I don't know. Doesn't matter. The point is, he's sick and he's got these cool wings, so deal with it. Alright, so we've got a 6-7 swing coming into Uruge. I'm going to stun the leader, and then... I don't really want to let him die because he's a blocker, but I don't really want to... I'll just use Bonney. I don't think she's super useful because he's not really trying to 10-drop, and he already ramped to 10 before I could do anything about it, so... 8-drop Croc heal. 8-drop Croc, 8-drop Croc. Come on. Show me Crocodile. Ding! Alright. This is definitely an 8-drop Kid into Rage Quit situation here, I'm fairly certain. We're gonna get some cards out of his hand, hopefully. So I think I can actually use Bonney first, and then play Kid. I think I can do everything I want. I think I have everything I want on the field right now. Alright, so we're gonna Bonney search into a 2k, hopefully. We'll get Bartolomeo, because he's a counter, I guess, and also a blocker for a future turn. Now I think we play Kid here. And then Kid plays Rosinante in case he's playing Rago for whatever reason. Then we give the Dawn to Kid. Then we swing 6 with Cavendish and reset 2. God, this deck is so good. This deck is so good when you're not playing against Rob Lucci, who's just being mean to you all game. You counter out again, which means I don't think he learned the lesson that I like to swing with my blockers. So we're gonna do that again. And if he blocks with Onami, I will do it again. Alright. He did not, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass, set one of my Dawn active, And it's just GG. There's literally nothing you can do to this board as this color. Rosinante protects from any KO effects. Hawkins can't be removed and he's a blocker. I can stun one of your characters. You would need like a completely filled board with big cost already to have a chance at this point. Bonney pretty much just wins against anything that's not black or like maybe super high roll lucky yellow. Everything else I think she just absolutely cooks. Like it's just insane. And then I draw the Dofi for insult to injury. So I think I just turn all my characters sideways here. Right? Yeah, pretty sure. I don't want to math. Math is hard. I'll keep Urage standing just because he's a blocker. So we'll go 4, 3, 1. And then, I don't know. Who cares? Oh, I should have gone 7. He only has 1 card in his hand. I'm such an idiot. It's almost like I play this game every day and still don't know how to play it or something. Alright, he takes it. We'll go another 9. Then we'll go another 9. I mean, I have 2 blockers. Yeah, there's no way he gets through this iron wall anyway. I'll just swing another 9. Oh, calm away? Blast breath? Nope. No such things. Trigger? That's all Sunday? Alright, I'm gonna pass. Oh my god, I can't set it on active. I attached all of them. Oh my god. Alright. Note to self. Don't attach all of your Dawn. It's a silly mistake, isn't it? How absolutely goofy. I don't think it matters though, so we're good. I still have 4 lives? This is a gross deck, dude. Alright, my opponent is assessing the board, it seems. Not really sure if there's literally anything they can do. I have 8, 9, 10, or no, 11k counter in hand, so I don't know. Alright, well, I may have to just declare this a stalemate here in a few minutes if they decide not to take a turn. There we go. The Yamato is going to KO the Urage because I did not rest him. Phenomenal. Guess that's what I get. He also gets to heal 1, but now he can't really swing into anything with Kid meaningfully, so he definitely just loses the game anyways. Ooh, the Khalifa swing. Okay, I see it, I see it. Really smart. Yep, I knew he played Big Mom. I called it earlier, for the record. I could just tell he was a Big Mom player. I could feel his aura through the sim. Alright, there's 9 at Kid, which gets 2k'd. Alright, he decides not to swing, which is a choice. I don't blame him for that choice, but it was definitely a choice. We'll just go 9 first, and if he doesn't have it, then we can expand. Croc effect, draw one, trash one. BV effect to ramp one. Where's my Hodert? Alright, we got the block. 11, and then, no, we'll just go 9. Show me 9 at life. Okama way to Khalifa. Ooh. 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 Wait, doesn't he just lose now? Because now we just go 5? He has to hit Capone or something, I guess? No, because even then I have Rosinante. Alright, GG. Alright, well, that was an interesting game. Not the strongest deck in the world, but still a fun game regardless.